So it's Thursday, or wait, Friday. I didn't come to work on Thursday. So, uh, authentic tea talk, reality, the greatest story never told. I felt inspired to talk about this. How many of us are actually happy? Raise your hands. For the ones in the back, I can't quite see you. um, how many of us compare our lives to things that we see on a screen? How many of us have this imaginary perception of what someone else's life is like, what our life should be like, what our happiness should look like, where we should be in life, how we should look in life, how we should act in life? What does that mean, and what does it do to our perception? What if reality is only perception? What if what we view through our lens and what we choose to view is actually our reality? So we give our power away every time we click on clickbait, every time we compare ourselves to someone else. We're giving away our reality, letting someone else change our narrative. How many of us work, maybe have kids, maybe fun is getting drunk, that's just not even checking in. And so here we are living, but not even actually living. What do you like to do for fun? But really, like where it's not just watching a show, where it's not just watching a movie, where it's not just doing, that it's actually like experiencing. Do we even do that anymore? Is that even something that's acceptable? We have all of these things that are mimicking life and reality, saying that this is how it should be. You should have this car, this house by this age. But actually, are we even happy? Are we working just to die? When is the living starting? When is the true living starting? When is the adventure taking starting? Can we have an adventure without documenting it for the world to see? And I know that it sounds so counterproductive because I'm doing this, but I'm only doing this to ignite a fire. And I want to know how often it is that we can do something and experience something truly magical and exciting and inspiring that ignites us without having the need to share it. So just keep it within ourselves, without having the need for it to go in a frame, without having the need to post it, to share it, to document it, to compare it to someone else, but just to have it within ourselves and have that be sacred. Does it happen often? Does it happen at all? It's something to think about. Something that I want to challenge you to do this weekend. We're in a new month. It's new energy and it's exciting and it's vibrant and it's powerful. Let's ride that wave. Let's do things without having to make it be documented. Let's take back our power and actually start experiencing, truly experiencing, and having those experiences be sacred. Not sharing it with everyone, not telling everyone, but just having it be within ourselves and let it ignite us. Let it spark us. Let it set ourselves on fire. And then let's build on it. And let's keep building on it. Let's start something that starts within ourselves, and we don't give that power away. We experience it for all that it is, and we embrace it, and we learn from it, and then we expand on it. Because sometimes every time you have a sacred moment that's a magical and wonderful and beautiful, we take a picture of it or we take a video of it, it gives the power away. It's not as magical anymore. Sometimes we have to keep things to ourselves. And have that grow within us. Have it be inspiring, write about it. Let's connect to ourselves again, like what do we even like? Go back, as I always say this, let's go back to being kids again. Let's go back to being that like, hey, can you keep a secret? Really? Can you keep a secret? Can you keep that within yourself and inspire yourself without having to share it? Let it be that you become your own best friend again. I remember people used to get made fun of for having imaginary friends, but that's our imagination. That's our connecting with our highest, our higher selves. All these things that inspire us, that spark our creativity, that make us feel powerful. And not power from judging others or belittling someone. No, this power is something that's internal and that grows within us and that makes us remember our truest self. That we are inspiring, that we can be happy without having to compare. So let's reshift our view of reality here. Let's actually make it be not seeing with our two eyes, but maybe feeling with our hearts and seeing how that feels just for the weekend, because I know this is going to be like, it's so easy to want to just share it, you know? But sometimes we have to hold things in. And again, I know it's saying that it's kind of productive that I'm doing this, but it's only to connect with you and spark that inspiration within yourself. To have you remember what it's like to keep a secret for yourself. Not a secret that's tainted with any kind of negativity or shame. No, a beautiful secret. A secret of finding yourself and unlocking yourself and understanding yourself and experiencing yourself and knowing without anyone else having to give you any validation that you are amazing, that you are special, that you are valued, that you are wanted, and not needing anyone else to tell you anything different. Because we're filtering out any other things except for our own inner voice, because that's the strongest one, and that's the one that keeps getting hidden away. We need to pull ourselves back within and push everything outside far out, because this month we're taking back our power. We are reconnecting with ourselves in a way that we have not done since childhood. We are remembering who we are. We are remembering that light within us. We are remembering that we are not our job. We are not our societal roles. We are far more than that. We are pure magic, pure light, pure inspiration. Let's get back to that. Let's get back to our dreams. Let's get back to our imagination. Forget all this false reality. We're creating our own reality this month, and let's raise that vibration, starting within ourselves, starting with that self-love. Any kind of negative thoughts that come into your head, filter those out this weekend. Let's see what it feels just for this weekend to raise that vibration and keep that secret within ourselves. Not tell anyone what we're doing, not say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do this weekend. No, keep that power within yourself. And let it grow and simmer and sparkle and shine and ignite, and see how you feel come Monday. But I challenge you to do this. Let's raise that vibration together and feel it. Really feel that fire within you. Take it all the way back to when we're kids and we're on that playground and we are just having fun, not having to compete, not having to compare, just loving ourselves as we are. Before our parents told us to grow up or who we should be, let's get back to the basics, and let's get back into inspiring ourselves first. Inspire ourselves first. So with that, it's a new month. Feel it deep within you, and take this challenge seriously. Let it spark your entire month, because we're at the last quarter of this year and we can make this still happen. So let's really shake it off. Let's ground ourselves. And really, let's take a deep breath in from our core. I am whoever I want to be. I am whoever I want to be. I am whoever I want to be. I am inspiration in its purest form. I am inspiration in its truest form. I am inspiration in its truest form. I compare myself to no one. I compare myself to no one. I compare myself to no one. I am good enough. I am perfection. Let me say these two really loud for you to really let this sink in. I am good enough. I am perfection. Woo! One more time to really, really feel it. I am good enough. I am perfection. Yes, you are perfection, because you're watching this video and you're seeing it all the way through, and you are reclaiming your power. And you are digging deep inside and pushing aside all of that doubt, all of that fear, all of that chaos, and you're connecting to your deepest, deepest self. And that is where your power lies. That is where your light resides. It's always been there, just waiting to be unlocked. It's there for you. It always has been. Take this challenge. Keep this within yourself and feel it. Really feel it. Become your own best friend. Yourself wants to connect with you. It does. It's been waiting. Push aside all those things that you have to do, all those things that you're expected to do, and really take some moments within the day. I know it can get chaotic, I know it. And I know sometimes when you try to take a moment for yourself, it seems like the distractions come rolling in even faster, but you have a strong mentality. You have a fierceness within you, and you can do this. You can make sure that you prioritize yourself and you set this time for yourself. Filter out all that negative and reclaim your inner self. And then let me know how your weekend really goes when you keep these things within yourself and you embrace yourself and you ignite that fire within yourself and you don't share it. There's no reason to share it. Not even like in the comment section or anything. Write it down for yourself. That is yours. That is a gift to yourself. That is self-love in its biggest, brightest, most effervescent form. So take this challenge with a real sincerity and a real love for yourself, because you are valuable and you are worth it and you are so loved.